Fourth question. In the given figure, sides of angle PQR and angle XYZ are parallel to each other. Prove that angle PQR is congruent to angle XYZ. When they are saying sides of two angles are parallel to each other, what do they mean? Here PQ is parallel to XY and the other pair of lines, that is YZ, is parallel to QR. Now to prove this, that angle PQR is congruent to angle XYZ, we do a small construction, that is we extend this ray XY downwards such that it meets this angle. Now any construction we do, we usually do it in dotted lines. So you see here this ray XY has been extended downwards to meet the side QR at this point M. So we write a construction, what we have done here. Let ray XY intersect ray QR at this point M such that this point Y lies between X and M. You can see here this point Y is lying between these 2 points X and M. Also it is lying between the 2 points Q and R. So you see here, let ray XY, see how we write the construction. Let ray XY intersect ray QR at M such that Y lies between X and M lies between Q and R. So both these specifications are important to know where this point Y lies, and that is why M lies on either side, on one side of Y, and X lies on the other. And when M lies here, Q and R lies on either sides of it. Now how do we proceed? We see here, since they said that the sides of angle PQR and angle XYZ are parallel to each other, we can say that ray YZ is parallel to ray QR. We can write ray YZ parallel to ray QR. It was given to us, that is the sides are parallel to each other. And now look here, ray YZ parallel to ray QR, and now you see here XY will be the transversal. Now when XY is extended, it reaches here to QR at M. So XM can be the transversal and XM, okay, you can write line XM, okay, XM we'll write by construction. Is the transversal. Now, if ray YZ is parallel to QR and XM is the transversal, or it is a line which is cutting these two parallel lines, we can clearly see here that this angle XYZ is congruent to angle YMR. So we see angle XYZ is congruent to angle YMR. Now why are they congruent? What type of angles do they form? They are angles which are both on the right hand side of the transversal, and both are above the parallel lines, above this YZ and above MR. So both are on the same side and both are above the parallel lines. So we can say that therefore angle XYZ is congruent to angle YMR. The reason we write corresponding angles and number that as 1. And number it as 1. Angle XYZ and angle YMR. Let us see whether we have named it properly. Angle XYZ is congruent to angle YMR. This is one pair. Now let us look at one more pair of corresponding angles. You see here, we are having this ray which was extended to this side QR to meet it at M. So, since we had said that these two pairs of lines are parallel and these two pairs of lines are parallel, if these are parallel lines, we can consider that this ray QP and ray MX are parallel to each other. So, ray QP parallel to ray MX. Then which will be the transversal? It should cut both these lines, that is ray QR. So, we can say ray QP parallel to ray MX given, and ray QR is the transversal. So, ray QP parallel to ray MX given, and line which is the transversal we said, that is QR. QR line, or we can say ray here, ray QR is the transversal. Now when this forms the transversal, again we have a pair of corresponding angles. So which are the pair of corresponding angles? Angle PQR and angle XMR. Okay, so I write, therefore angle, see here, angle PQR and angle XMR. Now I'll write, therefore angle PQR is congruent to angle XMR. The reason being they are corresponding angles. Now I want both the statements 1 and 2 to have one angle in common. So let me see whether I can name any of these two angles as one of this angle. I have angle PQR and angle XMR. Now I look back at my figure, angle PQR. Now this angle PQR, I can also name it as angle PQM. Okay. Then I said the other angle is angle XMR. I can also name that angle as YMR. So angle PQM is congruent to angle YMR. Angle PQM is congruent to angle YMR. See whether it is the same angle we are marking. Here it is angle PQR, here angle PQM. Look at the figure, PQR and PQM. So this angle only we are talking about, so it is right. What is the other one? One is angle XMR, the other is angle YMR. So here angle XMR. So we are talking about this angle. Whether I am taking XMR or angle YMR, I am still talking about angle M only. So this angle. So I have written like that, angle PQM congruent to angle YMR. Now if we look at this pairs of angles and this pairs of angles, do we see angle YMR is the same here and here? Okay, now when we have written angle YMR, why did we write? Because we want one set of angles which were common. But how did I get it as, how did I get XMR as YMR? Because Y was lying between X and M. You see this point Y lying between the points X and M. So I can write the reason, because this point Y lies between the points X and M. So once this is written, I can number this as 2. Now from this 1 and from this 2. From 1 I said angle XYZ is congruent to angle YMR. In second I said angle PQM is congruent to angle YMR. Therefore from 1 and 2, what can I say? From 1 and 2, I can say that this angle XYZ is congruent to angle PQM. So I write angle XYZ is congruent to angle PQM. If I say angle XYZ is congruent to angle PQM, can I write therefore angle PQM congruent to angle XYZ? I have just changed the sides. It is the same thing. Therefore, angle PQM congruent to angle XYZ. The right side is written as the left side and left side is written as the right side. Now see what we are supposed to prove. We were supposed to prove that only here angle PQR is congruent to angle XYZ. What we have got? Angle PQM is congruent to angle XYZ. Look at the figure. PQM. Can it be PQR also? Yes, because M is lying between Q and R. Both the times, whether I am saying PQM or I am saying angle PQR, we are referring to the same angle, angle Q. So we will write therefore angle PQR is congruent to angle XYZ. We'll also write the reason why PQM became PQR. Why did angle PQM become PQR? Because M lies between Q and R. So we'll write the reason here, because M lies between Q and R. Therefore, we have proved that angle PQR is congruent to angle XYZ.